Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Reagan Scott. It was an extremely busy first day of testimony in former House Speaker Pete Kott's public corruption trial. CBS 11's Matthew Simon breaks down the opening statements today.
Both sides say their cases are contingent on the secret recordings. Jurors heard hours of those recordings in the afternoon. Both the feds and Kott's defense spent a great deal of their opening statements focusing on them.
We'll prove beyond a reasonable doubt that by the time September 2005 rolls around, Pete Kott believed that if he did what VECO asked him to do, if he did what Bill Allen and Rick Smith wanted him to do, he'd get a job from VECO when he left the legislature.
Between 2005 and 2006, federal prosecutors say those former VECO executives, Allen and Smith, promised Kott that VECO job if he voted for the PPT rate they wanted. Because prosecutors say only when PPT passed could a natural gas pipeline be built.
During this trial, you will hear testimony that VECO believed that it stood to gain hundreds of millions of dollars in profit if a natural gas pipeline got built off the slope. And you will also hear that VECO, through two individuals, pushed very hard and supported a particular piece of that PPP legislation, the 2020 legislation I talked about before, 20% tax on the oil coming off.
But lawmakers could not originally agree on PPT. The feds say they will prove Kott was instrumental in killing it because the tax rate remained too high.
You will hear him tell Allen Smith, to his own words, "You got to dance with the one who brought you. I sold my soul to the devil. I had to get her done because," in pointing to Bill Allen, "I had to come back and face this man right here. I had to cheat, steal, beg, borrow, and lie."
Meantime, the defense told jurors the recordings will actually prove Kott's innocence. Kott says the only thing he's guilty of is working to get a natural gas pipeline built. The defense says they will show the work Kott and VECO shared was legal.
If you take a camera to your life or to anyone's life, the results are not pretty. That was what was done to Pete Kott. The evidence may not be pretty, but either is it proof of bribery or extortion or any type of fraud.
And right now on KTVA.com, there's a complete breakdown of the trial's first day of testimony, including witness testimony. On day 2, expect to hear more of those secret recordings be released. In the newsroom, Matthew Simon, CBS 11 News.
In another Anchorage courtroom.